Hi everyone, how's it going? My name is Tonette and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to attend my naturalization oath ceremony. We just got here at the location and we are kind of early, so we are just chilling here at the car with my hubby. We are still trying to go and see if they will allow us to go with me to the ceremony, so I will keep you guys posted on that. I know that's one of the questions that we all have, if we can bring some guests, so we will get an answer to that. And this is what I'm wearing. I am wearing some professional clothes because, as we all know, the naturalization oath ceremony is a solemn event, so the way we dress is how we show our respect to the event. We will try to go check in 30 minutes before our appointment time, so I will keep you guys posted, and I'm definitely going to share the experience to you later on, and hopefully I'm able to give you some tips on what to expect when you go for your oath taking ceremony for your naturalization. So yep, I'll see you guys later. Hi everyone! So we finally made it back home after a 3-hour travel. Right after the ceremony, we headed straight back home, and now I am home, and I wanted to stop by and create this video so I can share to you everything that had happened to me today on my naturalization oath ceremony. As I mentioned from the previous clip, I got at the USCIS field office where my naturalization ceremonies take place at exactly noon, and I tried to enter the building at 12:30, but the officer didn't let me check in. They actually started to check in at 12:45 p.m. So the event today was actually for a small group. There was only 6 of us who was going to be sworn in to become new U.S. citizens. So when all of the 6 new U.S. citizens were all present, they started to check us in. So the first thing is, there's one officer who asked for my appointment notice and also a form of ID. So I showed my notice and my driver's license. After that, he asked me to go to the next step, wherein there is another officer there who will do the security. So he asked me if I do have explosive in my bags, all that kind of security question, and I answered no. And then he asked me to put my bag into the bin, and also my heels, and also my watch, my cell phone, and everything. It was all on the bin, and then I had to pass through it, an x-ray. And then after I am clear with the x-ray and all my bags are all good as well, I pick up all my stuff, and then I went to the next officer. So the next officer asked for the notice and also all my cards, like my green cards. So during the time, I surrendered my 2 years green card, my 10 years green card, and also the employment authorization card that I received during my adjustment of status. So those are all expired except my 10 years green card, but I had to surrender all those. And after that, he asked me to answer the questionnaire that comes along the page 2 from the notice that you receive. The yes or no questions, I had to sign it and then put the date on, and then put my address and also my mailing address. After that, he told me to go and take a seat. So just for the information of everybody, guys, the USCIS field office are still following strict protocols in regards to the pandemic. And I know some of you has this question, do they allow guests? So I know it depends per field office, but the field office where I went to take my oath taking ceremony did not allow my guest. My husband was with me, but they didn't allow him to go inside the oath ceremony room, so guest wasn't allowed. I'm not too sure if all field office does that, but based on my experience, they did not allow my husband to get into the oath ceremony room. Okay, so moving on, I went take a seat, and on your seat they actually have this folder with some documents inside, and they also have these flaglets. And then it was just some moment until the officer who's conducting the oath ceremony came out from his office, and then he introduced himself and kind of gave us a brief recap on what's about to happen. Okay, but before we did the oath, he actually went to all the documents that is inside. So all new US citizens will receive a packet, and this packet contains these documents. This is the first part right here that says congratulations on becoming US citizens. So all of this will just give you some information about your rights, your responsibilities, and you know what are the next steps that you need to do for as you become a US citizen. So it says here that we can apply for a passport, update our social security. With this one, the officer kind of explained that the system of the USCIS and the system of the social security doesn't talk, meaning if one system did something, the other system won't automatically update to the other system. So we have to update our social security, and it's actually here as well. It says here what are the forms that we need to fill up when we go to the social security office to update our status. All right, and also it tackles here register to vote, obtain a certificate of citizenship for your child, you know, to petition family or sponsor family members to come to the United States. So the officer kind of gave us an idea, you know, what are now the new opportunities that comes along when you become a new US citizen. And then some also of the documents includes an application form for passport. So if you're planning to apply for a US passport, part of the packet that they gave us is also the passport application form, so you don't have to worry about that. You just have to fill out, which I am also going to create another video because tomorrow I am going right away to the post office. I've already made an appointment to the post office to go and get my US passport, and I'm definitely going to share to you guys that experience as well. So the next page here is also a letter from His Excellency our United States President Joe Biden. So it's a letter that, you know, for his fellow Americans, just really welcoming us here in the United States. Okay, and then here are some pamphlets as well for facts, you know, voters checklists and all of that. And then there's this one page right here. It's kind of like a brief summary of all the documents that I've showed you guys, of all the things that we need to become US citizen, which is social security, driver's license, voting, and you know, it kind of explained all of that as you go through the next steps on becoming a US citizen. After Officer Gardner went through all the documents inside the packet, he now then asked us to stand up and raise our right hand, and then we did the oath of allegiance. So he initiated the oath of allegiance, and then after that we just had to say I do. So the next step is the distribution of the Naturalization Certificate. So we were given a chance to get our certificate in front, and they called our name by one. This is now my Naturalization Certificate. This doesn't come with it. I bought it through Amazon, and I'm going to put the link down below if you guys want to purchase one. So this is how it looks like. I bought one because I want my certificate to be safe. So here I put my Naturalization Certificate, which is this one. So there's my picture right there and all the information. I'm kind of covering it because the top part includes my alien number and some of these, and the certificate number, which is very important, and you have to make it secured. And actually Officer Gardner was very specific that it's okay to take picture with your Naturalization Certificate, but be careful, you know, in disclosing your certificate. After handling all the certificates to all the new US citizens, they asked us to verify all the information. If the alien number is correct, your birthday, your name is all correctly spelled, and all the informations are all good, then you can sign the Naturalization Certificate. So after the distribution of the Naturalization Certificate, we had one guest who just kind of like gave their welcome speech to all of us, and you know, they kind of just gave us some inspirational talk for us for becoming U.S. citizen, and just discussing some of the great opportunities when you become a U.S. citizen. And then after that, a closing remark was done, and then they told us to, like, we can take pictures in some part of the office, because photos and videos, there were some information there that says that we cannot take photos and videos during the ceremony. That's why I don't have any clip to show and include in this content, guys. So I have actually some pictures which are right here. That was taken after the ceremony, and we took that in front of the USCIS field office. Tips that I can share to you guys when you go to your oath-taking ceremony is that first, don't be late. You have the notice, and it clearly states there what time will the ceremony start. And literally, my appointment was 1 o'clock. Everything started at 1 o'clock. So don't be late. Second is dress accordingly. As it says there on your notice that the naturalization oath ceremony is a very solemn event, so we have to respect that. And one way of showing respect is how we dressed. Third is, do not forget to bring all the documents that the oath ceremony notice states, like your expired green card, your employment authorization card, your travel parole card, etc. Anything that they gave to you when you are still a permanent resident, you have to surrender all that because you are about to become a U.S. citizen. Of course, to enjoy the moment of becoming a new U.S. citizen and just be humble to accept all the opportunities that these new chapters of our lives as a new US citizen has to offer. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope I'm able to share some ideas to you on what to expect when you go for your naturalization oath ceremony. I hope that your time is coming soon as well for you to become naturalized. So just hang in there. As I've always mentioned to my videos, just trust the process, and as long as you're doing everything and you're doing it the right way, you don't have to worry. This process is really a matter of patience and keeping our heads up, because your time will come. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope I'm able to give you some ideas on what to expect when you go also for your naturalization oath ceremony. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment it down below, and for sure I'm going to make more videos about the next step after becoming a US citizen. So if you are interested in that, please also don't forget to subscribe on my channel and click that notification bell for you to be updated every time I upload a new video. Thank you.